asashito Fabrice Mosenera ngukendiza isitolo samaswiti izinto ezimnandi uzithola la looking at the guard of honor, show some respect to the champions. Ngiyambona nje nemphathi Jomo lapha Dlamini lo ngwathi kakhulu eqenjini X11. So as they take honors into the sports ground, we are expecting an electrifying game. It is going to be highly tactical. Asisibone ukuthi iphetheni iHurricane. Looking at the starting lineups, asengive ukuthi ngabe uphetheni kiwo Mr. Musonera.
All right, beautiful stuff. Getting to the lineups of the two sides. As you can see, the champions, of course, coming to the facility. But let's not also forget you, Mr. Kiris. You once played in this facility. Our co-commentator today once played in this facility for Mbabane Cities, Celtics rather, Mbabane Celtics, and went on to play for Manzini Wanderers. So you have enjoyed this facility.
Eish, Fabrice, uyayipimba lelo weseli. Lelo weseli uyayipimba. I was on the verge of joining Manzini Wanderers up until I broke my leg.
Yeah.
Kona la grounding la. Kona la le very facility lokhuluma ngayo. What a pitch, what a pitch. Nasingakhuluma ngayo, it's a pitch le yakhe badlala ingqumbi. Masingakhuluma ngabo Ayanda Mngoma kunene. You talk about the likes of Osizo Lwethu Shabalala. You can count bomlaba Mlamuli Nkambule ulohla imbabane Swallows now. Loke wadlala kulo leli ground leli. Yes, Alexandra Pato. We used to call him Pato. We used to call him Pato Mlilo. Hey, what a player. What a gem.
And of course we talk about the citizen Takamuti Tala Msundu Zambabane East. Talking about them coming their numbers. They love football. One of the biggest game once accumulated 5,000 supporters. So who knows, today we could get close to 1.5 or 2,000 supporters in these facilities, counting head by head, but that's an estimation. You know, Kiddies, I would love us to get into the action in terms of the lineups. We can see the captains, the referees. For a team like Double Action, you've got players like Ramini Subsiso, the goalkeeper, Slenga Mzwakire, Manana Samgelsiwe, Manyinga Get, Mnanga Bongani, Ramini Zweletu, Zwane Ayanda, Store Jerry, Stole Tulane, Ramini Shanganiso, Shabangu, Manova, Dube Senzo, Zwane Wandile, Smerane, Namiso, Gwenya, Mnetis, Shabangu, Mlanvo, Ramini Goodwill, a player that we will see with so much expectation. Mavuso Wandile, Ramini Menzi, Luyanda, and Smerane Trina. On your side, Upetsebani Kiddies.
Oh, on my Hurricane side, I've got Hurricane Itaumagajina. There's a Mughelani Kele, Pamatinga Mumu, Tulani Lamini Spam. What a player, what a player. We call him the Ramos of Eswatini. Musayan Gosi Mkwanazi. He's also a Ramos too. I don't know who the real Ramos is. Lindos. I call him the co-commandant of the team. I call him the co-commandant of the team. Good when it comes to attacking. We are Konak overlap, we are Konak Maga. There's also a Messi, Mbuso Mamba. Hey, what a gem. Zama Panda. In the middle of the park, he will be there as a defensive player. There's a Tando Langwenya, the captain of the team. There's Tando, there's also Bandi Leshong and Bandi. I don't know about him a lot, but we are Dalanai. There's a Sogo, very creative, very, very creative. Going up front, we are Yati Ipola down. There's also a Xavi. Wow. Okay. Wow, what a gem. A Chikiani Dovu. Expect a lot of crosses from this one.
You want to talk about this man?
Skiri. Skiri Bantuana. I know. I think Umnandi. I had a press conference on Friday.
His history in football.
Yeah. He's one of the biggest people in football.
All right. But is it a game with high tempo? Is it a game that will deliver goals or techniques?
Let's see in the first 10 minutes, but I think it's going to be a very, very tactical packed encounter. Lam Katsin, and we're talking about this man. What a man. What a man. A man of many talents. You Mutsala Gila Kimi, Coach Isaac. That's not his Kulmanga Enji. Nguganga Chela Ngabomlaba and Fikareto. He's a father to us. He's a father to football. No Umogada no Mangamba ni a grounding. Afunsi say board.
Points.
Fabrice, in Kansing Dagan Kumpute Makama as Busumanan. What's Wamanana? Umangabe Ufunaksa sign for a band. 7 Dexenic Sakan.
All right, we're already underway here at the Sunduza Sports Ground. And starting the action are the champions elect. And of course, Hurricane, they know that they're facing a tricky side. So whatever happens, they know that 3 points could put them in the driving seat. And of course, the champions won't go down easily. That is double actions with their number 7 there. That is Shabangu Mangoba. But quickly, Hurricane on the front feet. We're talking about some of their best wingers in this game. That is Ncedi Sissoko. Loses the ball. Back to double action. Confrontation in the middle of the field. Beautiful control by this double action. Behaving and playing like champions, I should say, kiddies.
Yeah. They are showing great sense of unangzani attack. Now buka balendlela ba patient ngayo and they are enjoying themselves. Buka nje nyalo ufaka shukela unnecessarily, but ke indlela ba behave ngayo, they show that they are champions. As you see the run made by Wandile, very dangerous when it comes into those runs.
All right, talk about Wandile. Now that is double actions trying to get their first goal in this first early 5 minutes of the game. Now Manana gives to Dlamini Goodwill. Dlamini Goodwill posting it on to the far right. Who is looking for? Now that is double actions building up into the 18 area of Hurricanes. And one of the key players that I would say I have so far noted, Smelane Ngamiso, is also doing his best. Hurricane responds quickly, looking to also be on the front foot. Would you say quickly, kiddies, is it a type of game where we might see a similarity in terms of football? Do they build up from behind? Is it a game based on technique of building up from behind?
Yes, they do. They do build from behind. And we are about the enjoying with double action by Achangaza. They show that they are champions. They show that they are champions. And the game they enjoy. So you see, this is a Goodwill. What a player in the middle of the park. Dictator Yonge Itembo, Dictator Yonge game plan announce a double action.
All right. So far, within the first 5 minutes of the encounter, I would say double actions have enjoyed the ball possession. Hurricane also showing signs of trying to determine where the game could head. And a quick one for you as a viewer. This is Eswatini TV bringing you live coverage of this encounter under the Hoho Regional Football Association. It's a partnership between Eswatini TV and the Hoho Regional Football Association to broadcast some of the year games, and chosen is this grand closing of the Mandla Maheu in the Babane League under the A division, because there's also the B division. Sponsorship of 70,000 Emalangeni coming from Mandla Maheu. Now, Hurricane, who's protecting the ball there, is trying to make sure that they don't suffer an early shock. That is Kolani Dlamini, but Kolani Dlamini managed to ensure that they don't lose the ball as Hurricane. Because I would say temperatures are favoring both sides. If you look at the temperatures out there, it's not hot, it's not cold. So we should be able to enjoy a good 90 minutes here at Msunduzi. Now, a quick one. That is double actions now in front of the goal, but that was not a good control by Shabangu Mangoba. But quickly.
Yeah, that was good play. That was good play from double action. I think his first touch, Mangoba was too heavy for him. Controller. And coming into the weather, yes, it favors both sides. But we should be expecting a free-flowing game inside the pitch.
All right, now, quick one. Hurricane are trying now to be on up front. That's a free kick that is going to be taken by Zama Banda. Zama Banda, who does he get in the box? Zama takes the free kick, but well defended by Manana Samgeliso. Quickly double actions now, bringing back the ball in the middle. You've talked about Goodwill being a very key player in this midfield. And now, quickly, that is Mangoba. But there's no one as he was trying to look for any wing in front. Now, let's talk about the facility. This side, there is a grass, but the other side doesn't have grass. But look at how well the table looks. That's the VIP of the facility. President is one of the senior officials of the whole Regional Football Association who will be handing over the trophy. This guy, he's likely to be a problem for the Hurricane defense.
Yes. He's one of the guys. Let me just quickly check.
Mangoba Shabang.
Yes, Mangoba Shabang, what a player. We are bona ukuthi le ndlela la dlala ngayo u confident kakhulu and indlela la phasa ngayo inhle kakhulu because uphasa kuma pocket spaces. Upasa ufuna keep ema pass la pull ema faster.
Quick one, kiddies. I wanted to ask you, Melosi, do you recall one of your best games here at this facility? During your days, when you used to make the heads turn around.
Hey, Fabrice, but there's one game we played against Mbabane Swallows juniors. I think I scored the opening goal at that angle. Inside that 18 area box.
All right, Hurricane now applying pressure, but there was a foul quickly on the front foot. That is double action, building from behind. We've got Manana Samgeriso. Manana Samgeriso gets Zwane Ayanda. Now, ball in the infield, but offside was number 14, Ngwenya Ngedisi. Now, what a throw that was not counted very well by the Hurricane goalkeeper. Double action, back in action. That is number 4, Lamini Zweletu. Double action, back in action again. Double action. Who's he trying to give the ball? No one. Quickly double action. The next of Mangoba, and Mangoba gets the ball, takes a shot, but delays a bit. It's a free kick. It's a free kick that one I would say well-deserving, awarded to double actions after that foul on Mangoba. He's going to be very key, Kiris Mangoba, and I think if he's given maybe the free kick, the game could change.
They call him Pasha. They call him Pasha. And that free kick is in a very, very dangerous position. So, Hurricane, I got defending. I think it's lapse of communication between both Pamun and Ramos. They cause a free kick lane.
Now, change of the looks here at the Msunduza Sports Ground. Enjoying some sunshine are the supporters. And as you can see, some of the cars still pulling in. Those who are coming from church are also here to enjoy a grand finale. Who takes it? Who takes it? There is the captain, number 5, next to the ball. That is Hlangabongani. And it was also the number 17, Stole Tulani. Takes the free kick. Whoa! That's a bar, but oof! What a try. No, that could have been easily in. Oof! What a start for the double action. Technique, but a bit unlucky, Kiris. What a shot.
What a hit. What a hit. What a hit. What a hit. But lapha bengathi so much power. Bengathi power nje bekufuna ayikele with less power. But ngikansu uye ngenhlitiyo. Ukore ngenhlitiyo.
Oof. And the goalkeeper was heading in a different position after that. There was a deflection, rather, I should say, which now made the goalkeeper not even able to follow what was happening. But now the champions are showing signs of wanting it more. What are we seeing in the first 10 minutes? That's quickly double actions. Could they get a corner kick? Yes, that's a corner kick, beneficiary of Lamini Hlanganiso. It's going to be taken by the number 4, Zwane Ayanda. Number 15, also in the field, Zwane Ayanda. Takes the corner kick. Who is there? Number 4. Whoa, what a save. Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper of Hurricane, Mugirani Lukele. But let's talk about the shot also, kiddies. A shot well taken by the number 4, Eswatini Ayanda. What a chance, what a shot, what composure. Oh, that was a beauty.
I think let's start from the cross. Well executed cross, but Hurricane if not keep ashugule TN. If not keep ashugule TN indlala defender ngayo. Ayikho that compact if not nje kuganga.
That's the
If
corner
not
kick.
ganga.
We're
Look at
seeing
the
it
corner. Technique, very good.
And then Ayanda takes it, number 4 takes a shot. The goalkeeper well positioned. Is that a better way to save it by bringing it back to the box?
No. I think Umwelani Nalapa should have done better. But Hurricane ikomba ema signs of switch out off early in Ingalimala Glendule Ndako.
Now, we're already 10 minutes into the first half of the encounter. They are the champions, but they want to seal it and make sure that on their last day, the grand finale, they enjoy another comfortable win. With the hope that when they move to the elite division, once again, that's a moment we want to see again. Oof. Nice composure by Ayanda Eswatini. A shot, but Lukele saving it, bringing it to the box, and it was cleared. What a game so far we have enjoyed. Wow. Double action. Building from the back as usual. Kiddies, I've so far been enjoyed by this player number 4 of double action. That is Ayanda Eswatini, and of course their number 9, Dlamini Goodwill. Let's also not forget about the captain Nhlanga Bongani. So far they have showed strength. That's the player, Ayanda Eswatini, building up also from behind with Goodwill Dlamini. But Hurricane also have got some of the good players that we can expect from this game. There is Msiswe Lukele, and their goalkeeper Mugelani Lukele also has done a good job so far.
So far, so good. So far, it's looking good for Inangzane for the double action. But for Hurricane, they are lacking somebody who is not there. And Nito, Losenga Figi, Basu 17. So we'll probably see that one second half. Because Lana Tando is now carrying a heavy load. Lamkatin.
Oh. Could this be an early shock for action? But quickly responding well is the defense of double action. It's a facility that is not easy to play at. Quickly, number 7 of Hurricane, Zama Banda. But good left-footed of double action player. That is Manana Samgelis. Now, quickly, Hurricane. Can they do anything in the early first 15 minutes of this encounter? Well responded by double action. The ball is not staying within the proximity of each side. 3 to 4 passes is handed over to the opponent. Quickly, good action. The tempo now taking a different twist. Kiddies, you've mentioned some of the key players in the Republic of South Africa that once enjoyed the presence of being in this facility. To you, when they came, what did it mean for football fraternity at large?
Fabrice, it was a motivation to everyone. I mean, TV, badlala ground as a junior. It motivated us a lot. Because you know, when they come, which motivated us back then. So it's in a back then we never played for money. We're even motivated by my orange.
Quickly, that was Lukere trying to get into the box of the supporters enjoying the game here at the Msunduza Sports Ground. Those seated, those standing, and of course, with no shame, there's beverages next to them. Now, who takes the free kick, the corner kick rather, for Hurricane is their number 10, that is Msiswe Lukele. Okay, takes the corner kick, who's in the box, let's see. What a miss by their number 12, Mkwanazi. Quickly, double action in action. Well responded. That is a free kick for Hurricane. Talking about the facility, there's different environment to be at. These men keep showing up on our screens. Anything we can say about his presence and smile in this facility?
He's very relaxed. He's very relaxed. He's very relaxed. He knows what needs to be done.
All right. Is Zama. Ayanda. What a counter-attack by double action, but too long for the front runners of this double action team. Nice build up by this side. You can see that it's a team that has been well coached, well trained, confidence, and well prepared. Looking at their number 3, Manyiga Gate. Now, also on the other side of Hurricane, you have to talk about their number 3, Lindogu Shekama. Now, number 10, quickly, that is Hurricane, that is Lukele. Lukele gets Lovu, but couldn't get it into the box. It's a corner kick for Hurricane, going to be taken by their number 10, Lukele, a key player in this Hurricane side.
Yeah, Mrs. Welkele, a very, very key player. So we are born another touches la wendago. It shows good see umdlalo lo coached, lo khona ukuhlanganisa team, lo khona coordinator those passes. So Nyalo, I hope utawufaka a better cross because the first one was a bit pathetic for me. Ngiva ngasi akakakhoni ku pick up one of the players lala by boxing.
Now, corner taken, who is in the box, trying to bring it back, but not fruitful for this Hurricane side. Quickly building from the back is double action. They start the game. Let's see how this ends. That's another corner kick. We are looking at reviewing it, but not much we can read into. Hurricane, yes, they are not the champions, but they do not want to be surprised on the last day of the finale, which is the last day of this Mandla Maheu Mawane League. Quickly, Hurricane, but what responding is double action. Talk about some of their key players. We've mentioned key players in this squad. Mangoba Shabangu gets their number 3 Gate. Mangoba, number 7. Gate, number 3, can you take a cross? Gate, can you take a cross? Yes, he puts it in the front. It's now in the box. There's no one to get a shot or respond to that. Well responded by Hurricane side. Quickly throwing it to the front. It is hard to tell if there was contact, and the ball keeps on going. It is hard to play in a facility of this magnitude, kiddies. I know it's not your usual natural turf, but the ref has to keep an eye close for special treatment such as injuries.
Very, very hard. Very, very hard. When Fabrice who's not here, I'm sorry about that one. Slip off the tongue.
Slip off the
Yeah,
tongue.
slip off the tongue.
But would you say there was contact?
For me, there was a bit of contact, but it's not worth a foul. It's not worth a foul. It was just too soft.
All right. Quickly, Gama takes the throw for Hurricanes. But the ball has been in the now hands of double action. Let's see if they can double their action, as they call them. Now in the hands of Hurricane. Players moving quickly. They are number 3 of Hurricane. That is Gama. Gama holds the ball. He's in the corner side. Nice skill. Takes in the box, but quite weak. What responded now is Gate. Gate of double action. It's what responded number 10, Banda. Now I would say Hurricane is enjoying a bit of position of this encounter. Who's in there? but it's offside on the number 15, Nito Mashaba. You talked about this guy.
Mr. Slongonyane Isaac.
Yeah.
What a coach, what a coach.
Yeah.
What a coach. As I said before, he's a father of kids. You see, he's coached a lot of kids, including me as well. Nabonunu. We come from these ones during junior level.
Now, Hurricane, can they do what they do best when they are at their best? But the defense of the champions-elect is quite hard to deal with quickly. That's Hurricane with their number 8. Ncedi Sisoko. Double action, respond. Can they clear the ball? Yes, they clear the ball. But it's a throw for Hurricane. The numbers keep on increasing in terms of the attendance, those who come to watch the encounter. Who knows, by the time this action comes to an end, we could be talking about a different crowd. Now, double action in that confident mood, building up from the back. Quickly responded by this interchange of the Hurricane players, but who takes the ball? But ooh, that was too close for Lukele. Just rough touch, but he could have had that. What's your take, Kirith?
He would have done better, but he just switch off. Ipola isengafiki. Yabona utrepe ipola isengafiki. That's why ngizimnu trepela umphakathi.
I like your technical terms. A short meeting is in the midfield, or rather in the ground, by the leading captain of Hurricane, that is Zama Banda. And Tando Langwenya. Quickly, let's see what this double action takes. A shot, but it is wide. It is wide. Nice try by Dube Senzo, trying to see if he can get an early goal for his side. Now, could this be a mistake where now the double action benefit? Yes. Let's see what happens. Interchange, beautiful change. Mangoba is back, crosses in the box. Anyone but too long for the likes of Dlamini Hlanganiso. And Hurricane once again starts the game. But what a chance, what a try. If you had a proper touch, maybe, and a proper shot, it could have been a different story.
I think he could have controlled the ball and waited for support. Why rush? He's even pressure. He shouldn't have rushed that shot.
Now, supporters enjoying their sun groove here. Number 11 of Hurricane. Let's talk about Mbuso Mamba, a very key player in this side of Hurricane. Now, what a sloppy touch.
Again,
by Lukele. Yeah, and I like how you have now come to underline that it's now going to be his name.
No, it's not his name.
Yeah,
I think he needs to come into the party.
Yeah,
he needs to relax.
Now, quickly, let's see what Ndlovu can do. Ndlovu brings it to Lukele. Lukele takes a cross, but well defended by the double action defense headed by Manana Samgeriso. Now, Hurricane, anyone in the box? Lukele gets the ball. Lukele looking for anyone in the box, but well taken by the goalkeeper Dlamini Subsiso of this Hurricane. This double action side. A good goalkeeper, one should say.
Yes. I call him Panabas.
Yes.
I call him Panabas because former Prime Minister, may his soul rest in peace. But I call him Panabas. Where goalkeeper, we command yakhe, we are commander defense, and we are commander the game into action. But he's good when it comes to reflex saves.
Could this be an action for double action? They are in the 18 area of the Hurricanes. Anyone in the box, but well defended. Mangoba! Ooh! that was a moment to make him probably, and most importantly, the man of the match. What a shot, what a try, and what a way of making this game. What a game it is so far. What a shot.
That's a shot. That's a shot. Ebemane ulalisile lo mtimba nangiyamfika. That's a shot. Cishe evanget galete scola mukelana.
Mangoba, the number 7 of this side. Now, quickly, the game continues. Hurricane, but the ref claims it's a foul. Double action. Oof, beautiful pass by Pulu, number 9. Beautiful build-up, changing side. They're looking for their number 4 from this side. That is Lamini Zoletu, bringing it back to the number 3, which is Manana Samgeriso. Brings it to the back to see anyone who's there to assist. But Hurricane now responds. They're in control of the ball at the moment. To their number 7, Banda Zama. Key players from this Hurricane side, Zama Banda, the number 7. This one has been very crucial. And talk about also Lukele, number 10, who I think, Kiris, I think you're right, he needs to come to the party. He just don't wear number 6 for number 10 for no reason. Now, number 7, 6 and Lovu, but misses an opportunity to maybe hit it the right way. Beautiful control and build up from this Hurricane side. Hurricane now enjoying majority of the position. Gets Ndlovu, but was trying to get it to Gama, but it's a throw for the champions elect, which is double action. Kiris, would you say you're enjoying the 20 minutes we've seen so far? What's your reaction on this first quarter of the first half?
So far, Inang's double action has been very dominant. Now, while my passes, but I penetrate through the middle of the park. Lenga kalanga kung nang Mrs. Nangzani so no Shafi Missy. The guy needs to come to the party.
All right, quickly, let's take a shot. Oh, well saved by the Hurricane goalkeeper, that is Zelukere. But what a nice shot by the number 6 of double action, trying to give it a try. That is Zwane Wandile. Oof, what a shot. That's the quickest response you want. That's what you want from your midfielder, to try and surprise the defense.
I was shy, and he knows because Hurricane is a former Hurricane player, by the way. So we are to see and the strong and the weaking agupi. So we are corner bona kusinyalo sekambeban. I utilize the space coming back to your analysis. First half, ngiva ngathi mina Nangzane Javi fune ayihlise kancane ithemba lanayo, a relax atokhona kudlala ibhola because ngiyalo ngangithi emaphapho asedulu. That is why angakhona ikudlala.
Now, double action, that was Lamini Zoletu claiming that maybe it could have been a foul, but the ref decided to play on. Now, can anyone try to score in this first half? Goalkeeper Lamini Subsiso of double action. Well defended by Hurricane. Oof, what a technique there. What a technique. Well applied. Now, quickly Hurricane. Anyone in front? What a shot! Oof. What a save. What a save by Subsiso Dlamini, but what a shot by Korani Dlamini, the number 4 of Hurricane, on his left foot. Well taken. Oof, well attributed. And on the far post, one would say any mistake, it could have been in the back of the net.
Good save, good positioning by the goalkeeper, good run by Spamo. Usuka le move is showing authority ukuthi ma strikers ngathi alele asem 17. Ngathi alele 17 alele shooting. Uthi asemkhombisa ukuthi yendiwa njani into leso. Uyabuta ukuthi kuyadliwa yini lokho ekhaya. Uthi iqolani kwagogo kwaMsunduzi. Osi Barnabas kwagogo kaMsunduzi.
What a save by the Barnabas, so called by you, Dlamini Subsiso. Still questioning his ability though, because I'm looking at the height. If any ball comes from the hot area, would he be able to defend it? But that is yet to be, experienced. Both side still to enjoy a score. Now quickly on the front foot is the Hurricane side. Captain of this Hurricane side, that is Tando Langwenya, looking for anyone but failed. And now Subsiso Dlamini starts the action. Wow. What a technique, what a technique. I've enjoyed his ball possession so far. The number 4 of this double action, Zwani Ayanda. Now in the legs of Manana Samgeri, so number 3. Quickly, Samgeri, so Manana. Samgeri, so what does he try? But anyone there to assist him? Yes. Samgeri, so back in the middle now. That is Mangoba, which I think so far is the man of the match. Quickly, it's now with number 5. He gets the cross, but not anyone was there to assist. The well-known Stumo. All the way from Manzini Wanderers, now in Singizin Hospice supporter.
School is nice. School is nice.
He's a serious Singizin supporter now.
Aish, things change, man.
Things
change.
I've never heard of a supporter who switches side from one team to the other. But would you blame him if the team now is no more playing football? At the moment, though, we don't know how the future might look. Now, quickly, Hurricane, but it's a throw now for the Hurricane side. Temperatures with the time now rising a bit. Now we're hitting 19 to 20. Earlier on it was 17 to 19. It goes with how now the sun keeps on showing up, but Hurricane, they want it more. Anyone in the box? Langwenya, the captain. Ndlovu has switched side, number 10, Ndlovu. But it's a kick in, which now means the game restarts again. Now, what's in the mind of these supporters, kiddies, as they came in their numbers? I can see Samgeri, so is this Samgelo, the under-20 national team coach, also known as Mduduzi Ngumalo. That is the under-20 national team coach, watching the players. Who knows, he couldn't be enjoying maybe what's happening in the field of play if there's any youngster. Hurricane with their number 8, that is Ngedisi Sogo. Ngedisi, but loses the ball now. Ngedisi loses the ball. Beautiful interchange by this double action side. Langwenya, could he take a shot? Let's hope and see. Now that's Ndlovu, but that's weak. That's weak, Ndlovu. Would you say maybe it's because he didn't get it on his strong foot?
Yes. I think he needs to come to the party. For now,
for changing side. He's changing side now to the left side. He's working more.
Qualities even if he can change the size, but he hasn't shown me the qualities now. So if I see une pressure, if I see the pressure, then I'm
We've enjoyed so far the first 30 minutes of this encounter. We're 15 minutes away from the end of the first half, and nothing changes. Of course, the champions-elect will keep on marching on as expected, even prior to the kickoff, that they are the champions for the 3rd time in their history, lifting this trophy. Hurricane have got so much work to do in the next season. Now, let's get this in Ndlovu. Anyone in the box, but Langwenya, number 2. The partnership between Langwenya, this captain, and Ndlovu so far looks like it's troubling the double action defense.
True. So Abona Gusi Tando, the captain
of double action. Can he try and do something quickly? But Klanga Bongani failed to control the ball. Now, Manana Samgeliso, the bench of this coach. Can he do something in the second half? We'll have to wait and see. Hurricane. For interchange, looking for Ndlovu, but the execution was quite poor. Double action. Quickly over, but well responded by this Hurricane side. Langwenya, Kolani gets Ndlovu, but Ndlovu slips. Well headed by Mamba Buso, the 11 jersey for Hurricane. Now, Kolani is trying to disturb that front line of double action. Now, Hurricane enjoying the ball possession to number 8, that is Ncedi Sissoko, number 5 of this Hurricane side. That is Bandile Shongwe, but talking about enjoying your game as a coach, it's what he's feeling right now. Whatever 90 minutes can bring, it does not change the story. Double action are the champions of this year's Mandla Maheu Bawane League. Oof. It's all about power.
Yeah. Mbalo suits.
A throw for Hurricanes going to be taken by Gama. Now number 12, Kwanazi, well defended by double action. Double action. Have to be careful on that left side of Ndlovu, who Kiris thinks he still needs to come to the party. But he looks like he's got the potential. Goodwill. The defense of this double action, who is in. Beautiful control. Can he take it, Gama? But he fails to control it. Let's see what happens, Gama. Gama, ooh, nice control by Mkwanazi. Mkwanazi still in the mix, Mkwanazi. Gama, double action, inviting fire into their own box because the Hurricane side are trying to push. Build up from this double action. Beautiful interchanges of passes, of course, led by the number 6. But Hurricane looking to offer anything at the front, but no surprises. I mean, Kiddies out there, I would say so far, it's a game of two halves. You've enjoyed a moment, a team that is playing good football, that is Hurricane. If you look at what Banda are doing and Ndlovu and Kolani, you'd say they're enjoying a good possession so far in the last 30 minutes, but 10 minutes. But in the beginning, we did enjoy double action with Bomangoba and the likes of also Manana, Samgeliso. But so far, it has changed. Hurricane, they have taken control of the game.
I think for me now, Fabrice, they've slowly gained the confidence coming into this game. Sebadlala usual game which is much more being comfortable on the ball than Lababa when the first half, the first 10 minutes. Beba switch off.
Could we get any surprise in the remaining 15 minutes of the encounter? Double action, that's Mangoba. Nice build up to this Hurricane front area. But Kolani says, whatever my height is, good throwing goal. What a height for a left back.
Do you know Taviso is a son of Orlando Pirates?
Yes. Then you have to understand what it means if you look at this man's height and remember the player just mentioned football runs in the blood. It doesn't run in the heights. Now, quickly, Banda. Oh, what a try, but Ndlovu was not in a good position to respond.
Gia's what they call him. The number 6 of Hurricane, that is Gia.
Now, the title sponsor, Mantla Maheu, with the tune of 70,000 Emarangeni for both A and B. It says a lot about them wanting football to be captain, also my captain. What a try, but it couldn't be what his day is. That is Mhlanga Bongani. Captain, my captain. Building from the back also is Hurricane with the number 12. That is Mkwanazi. Gives it to Korani. Look at his back to try and get it. Well defended by quickly Lukele. Korani. Korani takes a cross in the box. Korani, but ooh! Ho! Hey! Cishe wangena manje endlini.
Nakuvimba emadini ngetandla.
What a shot, but that is a well-taken shot by Zamabanda, number 7 of this Hurricane side. But let's talk about this man. Zamabanda has been very key, but this cross from Kolani with goalkeeper Subsiso Dlamini taking it easy. But now look at also this moment by Zamabanda. But there was maybe a fly off the ball in the air that stopped it from going in the back of the net.
I think ilapha inangzane goalkeeper ukhanzakale adla emandongomani. Ukhanze nje angekho. He was off. He was somewhere around Pluto when that ball came in. Then we realized outside night ball was uzama ngayo indlela react.
Oh, it's another try there by this double action star. Taking a shot from far within 30 meters to the goalpost, but it was too long and too wide for goalkeeper Mugelani Lukele.
Hey Fabrice, look at the crowd. Look at the crowd slowly but surely filling up. What does this mean to football?
Now, let's see who gets it first. Quickly, double action, number 12. That is Dube Senzo gets there first. And it's a goal kick for double action. Beautiful play by Dube Senzo, the number 12 of double action. Building up from the back, as usual. Any surprises we are yet to see. The encounter is probably 5 to 6 minutes away from its halftime break. They should be very much careful with the number 8 of Hurricane, that is Mncedisi Sogo. He's getting closer to this 18 area of double action. Now Dube Senzo trying to get anyone in the box. There is the number 6, that is Zwane Wandile. Young and old, female or mother, girl or daughter, anything that you call it, they love football. Chairs or no chairs, we will sit on the rock, but enjoy the football.
If you love it, you love it. It's a sport that unites nations. It's a sport that unites people. You can still play it.
Now, double action. Beautiful play by Ayanda. Gets Mangoba. Well chested there by Zamini Flanganiso. It's back on the left side. Who is there? But Manana took time to arrive. That partnership between him, number 12, Dube Senzo, and number 3, Manana. Now we've come to the first half of this encounter here at the Msunduza Sports Ground between Hurricane, number 5 on the log, where this man, where their number 7 has been very instrumental, Zamabanda, players like Mangoba for double action also have been quite impressive. They know they are the champions-elect. What can they offer in the second half? It is Hurricane nil and double action nil.
Yeah.
Eswatini TV has signed a code of conduct that is enforced by the Eswatini Communications Commission. We are committed to reporting news that is accurate, comment that is fair, and programming that does not amount to hate speech or the description of gratuitous violence or explicit sex. For any complaints of our programming, please contact us on 2411-9600 or email info@eswatinitv.co.za. You can also contact the Eswatini Communications Commission on 2406-7000 or write a letter to ECCOM on PO Box 7811 Mbabane. Email address is info@ecom.org.sz.
I was very convinced that I had what they were looking for.
At the Lopeni, Segunema senior citizens that are expected to pay my rent. How best do you think the country can handle it, that part?
Emma rates by definition, akabuki lo muntu. That's the reality.
The money issue.
Which one?
When we were in Matsapa, you went out of the kingdom, once in a hand of 100 grand.
Oh my gosh. You know that one, maybe call me back so that we talk about that. I have a duty to safeguard Emma funds El Dolopa at every given point. So yes, money got lost.
Now quickly, these are some of the highlights of the first half. The encounter that we saw that ended 0-0 between Hurricane. These are some of the players. Mangoba with that shot, but goalkeeper Lukele was far to get anything close. Some of the players that you can enjoy in this first half for the double action. Players like Ayanda trying their best. Look at the shot from their captain, that is Bongani Mhlanga. But what a shot, what a hit. Which I think it was a game to watch. Players also that once also were able to impress us. Dlamini Zweleto bringing it into the box, but another shot that was well taken by Mangoba. But oof, this one and this one should have been the moment of the game.
Yeah. You talk about those shots. Now, chase number 7, them fee. I kona lo mfana uyahlupa man. Akahlupha kuya ngekudolala.
Qorani on the other side, number 4 of Hurricane. Singasho ukuthi naye umsebenzi wendile. This shot to try and see what Subsiso Dlamini can do. Take a look at this. Oof. Far from what the goalkeeper Subsiso Dlamini was expecting. But he's been a player to watch on that left side. And what a well shot taken by himself, Qorani Dlamini of Hurricane. Other players that I would say impressed me, the captain Langwenya also tries his best. You also have to talk about the Lukele, number 10, who I think he's still yet to come to the party, but he also has played a very crucial role. That is Lukele, the number 10, but couldn't get the shot the right way. But what a game we've enjoyed so far. Other highlights include this shot from their captain, Bongani, from the double action. So far, which team impressed you based on some of these shots?
So far, so good. So far, so good. It's looking good for double action. But if Hurricane wants to come back to the game, they need to come back to the party. They need to ease their pressure.
Korani did try again with this shot, and ushota kancane ukuthi kungene manje endlini isikhathi lapho besi 5 minutes before the end of the first half. But the goalkeeper Subusiso Dlamini singasho ukuthi luck was on his side at this moment, because Korani, when he took the shot, the expectation was it was going to be inside. Look how close it was, but well served, but with some luck for goalkeeper Subusiso Dlamini.
Yeah, Fabrice, now buka lapha Sibusiso Barnabas ucishe wangenisa manje endlini. Ukhange kuvimba manje ngetandla bekamkhipha shukeleteni amfaka siwa engqondweni. Luckily, angathi.
So with the Mazini Wanderers Juniors, Kiris, what would you say we should expect in the second half?
I think for now we just need a goal.
The MTN Bushfire, in collaboration with the United Nations Eswatini, presents the 2025 Community Live Dialogues on the Sustainable Development Goals. The UN Bring Your Fire Live Dialogues explore the themes that matter: climate change, education, youth empowerment, gender equality, and more, seeking solutions from our youth.
We have to make sure ukuthi le mithetho iyafika le kulabantu ngoba lokukhulu kakhulu lo mthetho siwuva sesiboshiwe.
Join us at the Limkokwing University in Babane on the 9th of May, and at the University of Eswatini Luyengo campus on the 13th of May, and the University of Eswatini Kwaluseni campus on the 14th of May, and closing it off at House on Fire on the 15th of May. We will be streaming on the MTN Bushfire Facebook and Eswatini TV YouTube. Catch the live broadcast from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Eswatini TV. Bring your fire.
Is here to make encounter and officiate for the second half between Double Action and Hurricane at the Msunduza Sports Ground, the heart of the Babana East constituency. Starting the game for Hurricane is going to be the number 10. That is Lukele. And with the hope that Hurricane might maybe surprise the champions elect. We have to wait and see, Kiris. We have to wait and see what they can offer, what we might see in the game itself. But expectation high for Hurricane?
Yeah, they just need a goal. Looking at the number 10, he needs to come to the party. Meaning if angathi useselo. Nakanganyusa nje ipace yakhe ize down itempo yale game, ize down the pressure like you. Angakhona kudlala lo mfana, because I can see capability yakhe is something else.
Now, one would also take a chance to applaud the Hoho Regional Football Association Executive Committee, and also running the competitions for be it junior or senior level, the likes of Gosnati Dlamini, Chief Operations Officer, running around ensuring that everything is in order when it comes to activities within the Hoho region. Without forgetting the title sponsor, Mandla Maheu. They have been with the competition since back in 2010, when then the sponsorship was 45,000 a Marangini. Now it has increased to 70. Now, we are underway second half here at the Msunduza Sports Ground. Expectations are very high. Hurricane, they want a goal. They know that they are playing with the champions-elect.
They just need to ease down the pressure and play football. Then a goal will come.
Now, pressure needs to be eased. Now, double action now. Captain Mhlanga, quickly. Anyone in the front for double action? Ayanda! Ooh, it's in. Double action have opened the score here at the Msunduza Sports Ground. Double action have opened the score, courtesy of the number 6. What player I would say has showed so much potential in this game. That is Zwane Wandire. You've talked about him. They can't believe it. It's Hurricane, but what a finish, what a goal. Zwane Wandire, the number 6. To you, what type of player are we referring to?
You talk about a classy player. You talk about a very experienced player. I think Hurricane Dana is switch off. Is switch off first 5 minutes.
Look at the
As you
build-up.
can see, the build up. He just took a shot. That's a shot. That's a brilliant shot. And I celebrate showing respect to Kamgap.
Wandile with the finish. Wandile to give his side a lead. He's a wonder to the double action. Oh, double action. Wandile has done it for you. Yes, you are the champions, but what a way to be crowned today in front of your supporters with that beautiful finish. Now, would you blame the goalkeeper? We'll talk about it later at some point, but let's see if Hurricane can be back to the game. That's a goal kick for Hurricane. What a moment in this encounter. Remember that they have already won the league. Goalkeeper, look at that finish. Would you blame him for this save? Was the save so weak that he could have avoided this goal?
For me, Hurricane is switch off. But let's get back to action now.
Yeah, let's get back to action. Quickly, that is Hurricane. The venue that we would say you just enjoy sitting in the sun, cars passing behind you, and enjoy a beautiful football. Now, can this be a moment, Elukele? This is a penalty, yes, well given. There was contact between the number 12 of double action, who has been so far leading this side in that defense, Dube Senzo, contacting number 10 of Hurricane Lukele. There was contact and well executed by the ref, and now the game. Look what happens. We get back to it. Lukele deserved that, Kiris. I think he's been awesome to watch. He did say that he needs to come to the party, and I think after that, he needs that. But the goalkeeper needs to be blamed. But look at the touch. He pushes him, and then he's hit the goalkeeper and down. But was he in a position of the ball? Yes, he was. Dube Senzo there is to be blamed, number 12.
Dube Senzo, very, very careless. He was undecided. He shouldn't have gone into that foul.
He shouldn't,
because goalkeeper had it covered.
And to the goalkeeper, Lamini Subsiso also has been given a name, Barnabas. Look at this. Lamini is careless. Look at it, goes for the ball. Dube Senzo pushes him, and it's in the foul. It's in the box. Execution down. Now, let's see how the story unfolds, because to take the penalty is going to be number 5, Bandile Shongwe. We have to go back in the beginning of the season to see how his record looking in terms of penalty shootout. But so far, you give him a green light to take today's penalty. It's Bandile Shongwe in front of Subsiso Dlamini. Shongwe takes it back in the net. What an equalizer. Beautiful composure, technique, and experience. What a finish.
Beautiful penalty, beautiful penalty. Look at the pose that just destroyed the goalkeeper. Left him with no choice and went to the wrong direction. That's a beautiful penalty.
Beautiful.
Well taken, well executed.
Beautiful by Bandile Shongwe, one of the senior players. The goalkeeper, Subsiso Dlamini, did not bother even follow the ball, but the composure, the technique, there's no power behind. It's just picking an angle. And you know the story is now back to square. It is Hurricane 1, double action 1. They are the champions yet, but they'll have to sweat for these 3 points today. Quickly, action. In action. Moba gets across. Anyone in the box? Well defended by Langwenya. Ukele. Changing tunes now in the second half. He's been very instrumental for this Hurricane side. It's a foul for Hurricane. A lot has been noted in this second half. Goodwill, we haven't seen much of him. Goodwill, number 9 of double action.
Hasn't yet come to the party. He's relaxed. I think we le game lena uva ngathi na isimqoka but imqoka.
And if you're a champion, you have to play like a champion. Look at now this behavior between the Hurricane goalkeeper, that is Mugerani Lukele, trying to tease, and has handed over now a foul to this Hurricane side. Quickly underway now, it is the captain number 2, Langwenya, gets Tolani Langwenya with his technique and experience in that midfield, but loses the ball. Manova gets the ball. Over. Well defended by Langwenya, gets Tolani, their number 4. Anyone in the front, that is the penalty taker, Bandile Shongwe, but it was too long for him. Well defended by the double action defense. Quickly, Manova Tizi, Manova gets anyone in the front, is looking for the number 4, Ayanda, but it was too long for Ayanda. This is what you want to see from the champions, kids. This is what they should do. That experience, those balls that you want to see between the players, that's what you want. And who knows, maybe they could get 3 points at the end of the day.
Yes. This is what I want to see in both teams, actually, not the champions. But I want to see a free-flowing game. I want to see those passes.
This man, focused, but also thinking what he could change in this encounter. Angoba delivers the ball quickly. Double action now. They are showing some signs of wanting it more. But Hurricane responds. Bandile Shongwe, number 5. Bandile trying to look for Lukele down far. But well defended by the... What a way of trying to avoid a situation that is not welcome. Now, your former coach, Kiris, what would you say? What does he do in moments of this magnitude? Is he looking for a change now?
Probably. As you can see, he's trying to prepare someone. I don't know who it is, but I can see a Kizesh down there.
Now, some of the good players, your Mlaba, have went through the leadership of this man. And he's a good coach indeed. And those can be very verified by those who've been coached by him. Now, it's a free kick for double action. Who takes it? I see Dube Senzo in front of the ball. Quickly taken free kick. Anyone in the front, but slow. Handled by... now, Mangoba, can he take a shot? Mangoba gets it to Samgeliso. Now Korani clears the ball. What a chance for double action in that moment. Anyone could have taken a shot. It was in a good, perfect position, Mangoba, but realized that he needed to maybe exchange the ball to the other side. And this is how you enjoy the football of being played in the neighborhood. Now we're waiting for the ball while a supporter is jungling the ball. But I said it earlier on, Kiris, female or man, boy or girl, Gogo or Mkuru, Sebakon.
Definitely.
Coming in their numbers to watch this beautiful encounter. Hurricane showing strength of wanting it more. So far, 7 minutes into the second half. 2 goals from the two sides. Goodwill not having a good day in the office today. And this is Zama Banda, the number 7 of Hurricane. It's been very good to watch as well. Quickly now, double action in the 18 area of this Hurricane. Langwenya, the captain, clears it. Gets anyone from the back. But Senzo decided to clear it to avoid any pressure. It's a throw for Hurricane. Double action continues. Subsiso Dlamini comes out, but well defended. Now, this is what you enjoy seeing, kids. Look at the supporters watching with eager, watching with passion. And of course, the sponsor, the executive of the Hoho also present to award. Now, changes are going to be brought in for Hurricane.
Yes. I can see those changes. There's a Nito, there's a Kizesh. I don't know who's going to be substituted.
I have to wait and see. Nangwenya, nice composure. Anyone Bandire, but it was too long for the penalty kicker. They eventually equalized in this encounter. Now, these are the two players. Any signal or change in whatever they might bring in the field of play?
I think Nito is going to bring a much more creativity in the middle of the park.
Yeah. Beautiful interchange of the ball between Samgeriso and now Manova. Anyone in the box? Beautiful chip. What a chance for double action to take a lead. But Ayanda failed to execute that offer in front of the goalkeeper. Anything can change. Anything can happen in the remaining 38 minutes of the encounter. But remember, whatever happens, the champions-elect will walk away with their trophy. Even if they have to consider 10 to 9-1 in terms of the score, they're still the champions. Now changes are brought in. Out is number 5. That is, or rather, sorry, beg your pardon. Out is number 8 of Hurricane. That is Nedis Sogo. Incoming in now is number 16. What do you think? Nedis was short of in this encounter for him to come out.
He was short of pace. He was short of confidence.
Yes. Quickly also, sorry to cut you. Quickly also, number 5 is out, Bandire Shongwe, and incoming in also is number 15.
Stability in the middle of the park. It's going to bring a lot of stability in the middle of the park. It's going to bring a lot of creativity in the middle of the park.
All right. Let's sit and relax and enjoy that stability that we are highly expecting. Now, that is quickly. Ayanda has a chance! Oof, that's an offside. He was in an offside position. But this was a moment. I think this is what you want to see from the champions. It was clear, it was good positioning, but it was in an offside position.
Penetration, I want to see those. Those passes, I want to see those.
Good pass by Manova, but Ayanda, number 4, is in an offside position. Has been very key and instrumental in this double action side. Now, who wants it more for the remaining 35 minutes of this encounter? Who wants it more? Who wants it more? This encounter, we're going to have to wait and see. What a chance. Do you really think there was a penalty? There was an offside position?
That's offside.
It's offside.
That's offside.
They were not fouled. Now, the champions also are making a change because they feel like they cannot stay out of action because they're bringing in number 11. Gate also is going to be a very, very key player to watch in this second half. What can you expect from him?
Strength. He's a bully.
He's a bully.
He's a bully.
All right. Let's see how he's going to bully the entire Hurricane side. Of course, action on the bench, changes are being made. The champions want to try all the players, maybe for next season. This could be a chance also for double action to take a lead, but Korani decides to take it into a throw. Supporters, of course, as they keep on gathering in the area next to the field, behind the goal post, everywhere. Good cross by double action. Well defended. Lukele quickly now. Hurricane on the front foot, but double action, they're breaking action. Goodwill couldn't hold it the perfect way. Was it Banda? Zama Banda. Quickly, Goodwill. Goodwill gets to Samgeriso, but failed to clears the ball. The goalkeeper of Hurricane. Kolani. Favorite one. Kolani, but bullied by Dube Senzo quickly. Taken by Hurricane number 15, but took an extra touch that was not really necessary. Kolani! What a try. He's got a very, very sharp left foot.
Yeah, but they just rushed into taking that shot. He could have controlled it and then took the shot.
Wow. This double action side. A side to watch, really. You have to wait and see what they will do next season. Rani gets Banda looking for Kele, but responding well is the defense of double action. Cleared by Tubesenzo. Zama Banda. Zanguenya, but couldn't really get it. Now let's see, double action. Anyone who could come and change the story gate? The number 11, but decided to take it to the corner. There's a foul and there's a player. That is the captain of Hurricane, their number 2. That is Tando Langwenya.
He's probably cramping. He's showing signs of being tired.
What type of player would you say he's been so far in this encounter?
He's been very instrumental when it comes to attacking for Hurricane, because he's the one who's been creating those passes. He's the one who's been penetrating through the defense of double action.
Now, Team Doctors applying some water. Would you say it will help applying some water?
Fabrice, for now, I don't know. Maybe they should have brought in a bit of ice. It's trying to cool him down. I really don't know.
Let's take a look again. Once again, that goal scored by the... oof, what a finish. This was really a beautiful finish by the double action. Then Bandile Shomwe came and also got an equalizer through a penalty. Bandile Shomwe now no more in the field, but what a finish, what a composer, and what a way of beating goalkeeper Subsiso Dlamini. So far, it is double action 1 and Hurricane 1. It's a beautiful encounter so far.
Very, very beautiful. Banda. Hurricane fighting for what's worth for them. Yes, we're number 5. Yes, one of the champions, but we want to show that we were in the league at some point. When someone talks about what happened on this day, they will say we'll be the champions. Well protected by Senzo. Subsiso clears the ball to the front. Korani is present, but now double action is building up from behind. Quickly, anyone in the box. Cross was beautiful, taken by Ayanda, but blocked by the Hurricane defense. Back to Dube. Dube gets it. Banana Samgeriso. Interchange. Banana. Well defended by the Hurricane side. Everyone is coming now to the party. Hurricane. Beautiful interchange by the Hurricane side. Is it enough to trouble the double action defense? No. It's now a throw. What type of goalkeeper he's been today? When you talk about his work, I'm talking about Lukele. He's been excellent. He's been excellent. It's just that goal just let him down, but he's been excellent.
Now, technical change. Incoming in is just number 2 for double action. That is Sleng Mzwakele. Sleng Mzwake is going to replace number 3, who I think was very instrumental, Manana Samgeriso. What are we bringing in now? When you bring in a player of Mzwake,
It's
Sleng
a tactical
caliber?
change. It's a tactical change. So Sleng will head back to that left back position, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Hurricane through their captain Langwenya take a shot. A foul is being declared. Ref plays on, cross into the box. Anyone there? Well headed, but Ndoguhle Gama couldn't get it in the back of the net. And now it's a collusion, so the goalkeeper, or rather the ref, has to be involved. Just coming into the game, Sleng Mzwake just was involved in action. Oof. Would that have been a penalty? Because I'm looking at his natural position in terms of the hands. But what's your take?
According to the laws, if it comes from the ground, it's not a penalty.
Start on the ground. Now, Lukele. Oh, but he was beaten by goalkeeper Subsiso. Hurricane so showing signs of wanting it more. Langwenya Tando. Beautiful build up by this double action. Cross by Manova. Anyone in the box. Well defended by Hurricane. Gets back to the... Oh, what a shot, but not enough power to get it to behind the goalkeeper Lukele. But what a try it was. As for the time, one would say we've already enjoyed 18 minutes of the second half. We are roughly a few minutes away before this encounter comes to an end. Banda gets Lukele, but it was too long. Coming from the back, beautiful control by this double action side. In terms of supporters, maybe kids, one would want to find out who enjoys mostly a huge crowd of supporters.
There's Eswatini United. They have a huge fan base. They are followed by Woodlands FC, known as Mandongolwan. They also have a huge fan base.
All right. And then from the two sides present today, who has enjoyed the more crowd in the recent years?
Probably no one here, but Hurricane for me is quite dominant with the fans.
All right. Ngoba, number 7. Beautiful step over, but was not successful. Kolani, Langwenya. Dube. Now let's see what Gate and the front can do. Double action. Who's there? It's the number 4. That is Dlamini Zweletu. Takes a shot, but was not successful. I mean, if you want to take a shot in that area, in that far post, get it right or not. But the technical benches, would you say there is tempers now? Or there's no temper since we know who's the champion?
Yeah, this is just relaxed. It's just relaxed. He's looking to build for the next season.
Hurricane. Kele. Being overpowered by Dube Senzo. And the ball now going to be a throw for Hurricane. Going to be taken by just number 3, Gama. Quickly takes it, gives it to Lukele. Beautiful interchange by this Hurricane, but far away from goalkeeper Subseso Dlamini. Oh, look at the attendance. That's what you want. That's what you want from the residents. But what a try for coming from this Hurricane side. But goalkeeper Subsiso Dlamini also showing signs of now gaining momentum, especially in this second half. The ball moving fast. There's no time to waste. 3 points for the champions. They want to win it the hard way or the easy way. They have won it, but they want to confirm their presence as the champions. Hurricane, we've had good players in the past. We are the favorites. Let's show what we can do. Goalkeeper Kele. Quickly bringing now in his side into the mixed double action, but it's a throw. Now, having talked about the players who've played for this side in the past, anything maybe do you think they need to do to ensure that they help Hurricane so that maybe they can win the league next season? I'm talking about the likes of Mlaba, Mlamori now, who plays for Mbabane Swallows. What can you expect from this Hurricane side next season?
I think for me, during their spare time, they should come just motivate the kids going forward. For me, it's all about motivation. You can go for tactics. That's the coach's job. But for those players who come from this team, it is motivation more than anything.
Now, the champions-elect now, they move to the next level. What motivation should they go with as they leave this Mbabane league?
They should just work with discipline, because discipline is the only key factor that keeps you going.
Discipline, key factor in the encounter. Banda. Quickly trying to get Lukele. It was not an easy one. Double action now. Who is at the front? That is Dlamini Swandile, but Hurricane. Angoba. He's been marvelous to watch, controlling that midfield. I think for me, if anything is not to change, I think for me, Mangoba, the number 7 of double action, should be the man of the match.
A very, very versatile spinner menace. I can see somebody warming up. Hurricane wants to make a change.
All right, Hurricane to make a change. They want it more. They don't want to go down the easy way. Beautiful control. Langwenya gets Lukere, but Lukere was in an offside position. Would you say now he came to the party in the second half?
He's slowly but surely gaining momentum. He's gaining confidence. For me, the player who is lacking now is the one who's just got in. Kize. She's not giving me what he gives me during those games.
Now, the game now has been brought to a short break because the ref is acquiring the assistance of the medical team. There was a contact here. I wonder how tough it was. This is the official offside by Lukele, the number 10 of Hurricane, to confirm that he was in an offside position. And then for Langwenya, who just gave him that pass, you have to say it was quite recommendable that he created that opportunity. Now, a change for a team like Double Action, the champions. Double Action are going to make a change. The question still remains, is this man going to be back in the field of play? I'm talking about number 8, Store Jerry. Store Jerry was injured. Yes, is the one going to be out. Store Jerry is going to be out. Incoming in. Store Jerry is going to be out. Incoming in is number 14, Ngwenya Mncedisi. And do you think he's bringing a different tempo? Ngwenya Mncedisi, number 14?
I think for me, it's all about giving the kids a game time.
Yeah.
He's actually bringing in the fresh blood, giving those kids who haven't played a game time, giving them exposure.
Hurricane. Now, quickly, this is a counter-attack, but well defended by Dube Senzo, handing it over to goalkeeper Subsiso Dlamini. Now, let's see what these guys are bringing to the game. Mangoba. He's been very good to watch in this encounter. And one would say maybe teams are here to watch. I've seen some of the coaches, including the former under-20 coach. Official now, substitution is Mr. Cherry, the number 8 of double action, Stole Cherry, going out. Incoming in is Ngwenya Ngedisi. The champions now just giving everyone a time to play. I was talking about the presence of some of the senior coaches in the ground. I noted Scalo, the under-20 national team coach, also known as Mduduzi Nguma. Now, Hurricane quickly, well protected by the midfield of this double action. Mangoba, beautiful interchange between Mangoba and Stole. But Kolani is not an easy one to pass on, but it's a throw now for Hurricane. What a player has been so far, Kolani Dlamini.
Tabiso Sesane of Msunduzi.
Comparison. Now, Langwenya trying to get anyone from the attacking position. Mangoba entering the box. Does he take a shot? Does he give a cross? Gives a cross. Well executed, but that was a beautiful calculated move by this double action side, courtesy of the number 11 Gate. What a chance, what a chance. But standing in also in a good position was goalkeeper Lukele. Now actions continue from the action side, that is double action. Kolani slips, but he's still in touch with the ball. Who wants it more? We've played already so far 20 minutes of the second half. We still have 25 minutes of the second half. It's a foul for double action. Now we're back to this action. This is Mangoba giving to Gate, and look at the shot he takes. But he just lacked power behind the ball.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced because he should have done better with that shot. Should have controlled it and maybe looked up on the ball where it was and then picked a spot.
Coaches with the history of the facility, amongst them is the man who is leading this Hurricane side. Okay, numbers of those who came to enjoy this encounter, of course, have increased. Approximately a crowd of 2,000 present here today to enjoy this encounter. Just to let you know that after the completion of 90 minutes, we stay live to give you the official crowning of the champions, where double action will be handed over the trophy. So stay tuned, even if you feel like 90 minutes, it's what you are watching this game for, because you will also get a chance to see this man and also his side, who are Hurricane, giving a guard of honor to the champions, who is double action. Now, Langwenya, well, flipped from behind. Beautiful taken. Oh, what a chance for Lukele, trying to get in the box, but a miss, just a glimpse of a miss. That should have been in the back of the net.
Should have been. I think there he lacked a bit of composure inside the box. He had it before he had it. Let me say he was scared of being fouled or something.
Yeah. Changing tunes. Double action. In control of defense is the Hurricane side. Captain Langwenya gets Tolani number 4. Beautiful interchange between the three players, Tolani, Stole and Langwenya, but there was a foul on the double action player, which I think, since it's a head contact, Jaiva winner. It's a beautiful day, why not?
Ngwadini United.
Ngwadini United. Some of the supporters.
Yes.
So it's a team with the most crowd of supporters, Ngwadini United.
Exactly.
So they love football to the fact that they just also came to enjoy this fixture between Hurricane. And that's a chance that I would say Langwenya flipping that from the back. A beautiful cross. Okay, it was close, but missed that touch. That should have been in the back of the net. That should have been a finish. That should have been a goal for Hurricane. Nangoinya. Kede. Beautiful interception by the double action side, but still in the hands of Hurricane. Kolani. Oof, beautiful touch. That's a nice build-up by the Hurricane side, but a foul was spotted on the number 7 of Hurricane, that is Zama Banda. Talk about this guy. Since he came into the game story, I think he's been very instrumental.
That's Nito Mashaba.
Nito Mashaba.
As I said before, he's there to bring in a lot of creativity inside the Hurricane side.
Now, Zama Banda, number 7, to take the free kick. Banda, what does he do? Is it a shot? Is it a cross? Banda takes a shot, but wide. Wide. You wouldn't say it was selfish. What a try.
But that's very poor. I can call it selfish though, because he could have picked up one of those players inside that box by just looping it over there.
It's a replay of his action. He had a chance to give it to his teammates, but takes a shot that went so wide. Now, Ngoba. Anyone in the box? Ooh, that was a chance for double action to try and surprise this Hurricane side. Ngoba is on the ground, claiming to have been fouled. The ref has to attend. Good thing is that we have a chance to replay and see what happened to him. Ngoba is on the ground. Discussions continue between goalkeeper Lukere and Banda. What can we do to surprise this champions-elect side? Some of the players who have enjoyed the presence to come into the second half, including Musawengosi Dlamini, number 16 for Hurricane. But for me, I think Mangoba so far, man of the match. If anything, nothing changes.
True. He's been a menace. It's been a menace to Hurricane defense.
All right. For Banda and his free kick also, Banda I think also has been very key to watch. Let's also not forget the involvement of their goalkeeper, Lukele. He's been very instrumental, very key to this side.
As leaving the field, is injured.
Has been cleared from any action at this moment in time. So it has now pushed the champions-elect to make a quick substitution, because one of their key player, their playmaker, that is Shabangu Mangoba, has been taken off the pitch. His behavior now means the number 15 of double action, Smelane Ngamiso, has been given a yellow card.
It's actually Nito Mashaba's been given a yellow card for Hurricane. Yes.
And one you ask yourself, was the ref spot on with that action?
Yes, definitely.
Beautiful control by Senzo, but it's failed to keep it into the game. It is now a throw for Hurricane, quickly enjoyed by Langwenya. Beautiful build-up by this Hurricane side, but it's too long, and it's a goal kick for double action. So now, if the game was to end like this, kids, would you say who enjoyed majority of the possession in this game?
I think second half, Hurricane enjoyed much more of the possession because they came out guns blazing. They wanted to score, but unfortunately for them, the defense is a bit tighter than they ever thought.
Now, Quickly, Lukeleo, but that was a nice try. Getting a long ball from this number 4, Kolani. He's been very, very, very good in this encounter. Now, responding to the game, that is one Dino scored the first goal for the double action. What a chance, but didn't get a chance to hit it properly. And now it has awarded his side a corner kick. A corner kick for double action. Let's see if it's a chance for the champions-elect maybe to double their lead. Taken by one of the players, but not a threat to this Hurricane defense. Quickly, Kele looking for Ngobese, but he couldn't really get it. And it's also a throw for Hurricane. Do you think they'll come strong next season? Having failed maybe to win this year's league, how strong do you think they should be next season, Hurricane?
If they can contain the players they have, if they can maintain the squad they have, they are contenders. They are contenders for them.
This man handled the game so well, and the supporters, bumnanzi nje kuphela la.
Hayi, bathi into zamaswiti.
Just like your name. Kolani, well taken care by Nito. Quickly gets started, but well handled by a goalkeeper, Subsiso Dlamini. What pushed you to give him the name Barnabas?
It's just a similarity of names. It's just a similarity of names with the former Prime Minister. May so rest in peace, continue to rest in eternal peace. So I thought, maybe let me just give him a name, Barnabas.
Now quickly, action in action. Gate, but what a threat has been so far. Zwane Wandile, the eventual goal scorer of this double action side. It's a corner kick for double action. We want to see who wants it more. Taken by Gate. No one in the box to be a threat, and it's a goal kick. This man keeps showing on our screens.
Yeah, you know, now he's getting frustrated. He probably needs the goal.
You know, kiddies, I was actually wondering myself, if you are to visit this area, what type of meal do you enjoy?
Ikota mfana. Ikota mfana. Ikota keeps you going.
They have enjoyed their quota already.
Maybe some of them, you know.
Now, Hurricane. Kolani crossing the box, looking for Lukele. But the height becomes a problem for him. What a chance! Oof, that was close. That was a close moment for Hurricane to take a lead. Subsiso is content that he could have made that save, but what a try. What a try. Medals are being ready. Medals are being prepared. We are getting into additional time. The champions-elect have a chance now to put their hands on that beautiful trophy. What a tournament and what a competition they have had so far. But Hurricane believe they can change the story and get 3 points off the last game. Beautiful, what a touch, but the timing of goalkeeper Subsiso Dlamini has been quite impressive in this encounter.
I said it before, his positioning is very, very crucial. He's very, very disciplined when it comes to positioning.
Are they gaining a defeat on their last game? Let's see. Look at that. What a chance. Oof. What a chance. Double action. Now in action. Senzo looking for anyone in the front, but not an easy one. Kele. And one in the box. Angwenya. Is there a chance for Banda, but not a chance. We're waiting for this man. He's been able to handle the entire minute on a perfect note. How good is he as a top ref for the Mbabane League?
He's been consistent. He's a referee for the future.
Now, that's how the cookie crumbles. Now, that's how the end of this encounter has been brought. Thank you very much, Ref. What a game we've enjoyed so far here at the Msunduza Sports Ground in the company of Melusi, also a former Mbabane Celtics as my co-commentator. The action was between double action here at the Msunduza Sports Ground against Hurricane. 90 minutes, 1-1. Hurricane failing to die on the last kick. And for double action, they're the champions. Now 45 points and 13 wins as the champions. And what a tournament they've enjoyed so far for them to be the champions. They're handing over their throne to whoever might win it next season. But for them, their journey for this league is over. They're taking over to another stand. Now the stage is being prepared. But Kiris, we'll take a look at some of the highlights, especially of this second half encounter, including maybe this moment that brought it to the goal. One delay, finishing it, number 6, what a finish. And goalkeeper Lukele couldn't do much about this finish. I think also Bandile Shongwe came to the party with this penalty, which was the eventual equalizer of the game. He went on off to be off the field, but such action are needed from a player of his caliber. Other moments, including what this man also, Stolechere, was able to do, but this also, one would say, what Wandile did. Bandile Shongwe, no pressure, composure, beautiful technique, and this is Hurricane. They are dying in the last moment with confidence.
It's a prayer. As you can see, as you can see, but he's disappointed. I want to talk about Wandile's goal. He took it with the laces. That is what is encouraged to do. He did the right thing. The composure was there. The technique was very, very brilliant.
Now, the technique was prepared. Different members of the different clubs here present. Sala ubashayile ubachele ukuthi sayithe double action. Bachele ukuthi double action severithe ingoma ishalo nyaka. Hey, naloma WhatsApp ayahamba kuleso sikhathi. Sebayithethe. They deserve to be the champions. I mean, they have had a marvelous season so far.
Yeah. They've had a marvelous season, even though they had some encounters in the past. But I feel like
chances like Langwenya was able to get, and this was well blocked by.
I think you should have done better there.
Yeah, I should have done better. And this was claimed to be a penalty, but coming from the ground, it cannot be confirmed as a penalty. So, spot on for the ref that side for not giving the penalty. But umncane umzala uyinfombatane ungmake we're all here enjoying our beverages. Umnanzi Msunduzi.
Wotekasi
Utochabula. Whole Regional Football Association in conjunction with their title sponsor.
I think Fabrice, you forgot to say my name somehow.
Yeah.
I'm and Candice is Tolo Summer Sweet.
Candice. Now, once again, a reminder of what you missed. There is a wonderful finish in the 83 minutes of the second half, courtesy of this beautiful shot. And Lukele, goalkeeper of Hurricane, could not do much about it. There was not much delay in the response of this Hurricane side, because after this goal was scored by Wandile, and then this man, Bandile Shongwe, with composure, technique, experience, put it in the back of the net on a penalty. So the champions-elect came to the party, yes, The game was 1-1, but before the game, they knew that they were the champions. Conversation going on in different parts of the field, and reminding ourselves of the moments, the very key moments of this encounter. What players like Mangoba did in the first half. What a try, what a shot. And this for me, technique, the shot, that was heaven sent. And more on, Dubesens also went to try. And all these highlights, and one did also trying. Korani also could have done better in this moment, but was denied by the goalkeeper, Eswatini.
Celebrations are ongoing.
That is Kolani. Another chance that he needs to put it in the back. Langwenya giving Kolani. And Lukele takes a shot, but it was too wide and also quite weak for
Fabrice.
Yeah, Kolani. This moment, I think, for me, it was also another one we could have judged the goalkeeper, Eswatini, if he knows what he does, because he took it for granted, but he nearly got in the back of the net.
You see, that cross, it reminded me of one former player, of former Manzini Wanderers player in Ayanda Mgoma. He used to take those. So unfortunately, it didn't go into the back of the net. But goalkeeper should have done better.
Now, present for the prize presentation is the chairperson of the Hoho Regional Football Association, Dr. Comfort Shongwe, and in the presence of the title sponsor, Dr. Comfort Shongwe has already previously served as the vice president of the Football Association. Also once was the team manager of the national team, Nigati. So he's running the region with a lot of experience. Next to him, the man coordinating all the action here is Ngosnati Dlamini, the Chief Operations Officer of the region. Now, Kiris, who comes first now?
Match officials, that's Mr. Sandile, that was the fourth official.
Yeah, match officials of the encounter.
There goes Stumo,
being awarded for his good action. They have done their job. I think we've enjoyed a good 90 minutes under the leadership of this team of referees.
He's truly speaking, they've been consistent.
And there comes the group photo with the Hoho Regional Football Association chairperson, Dr. Comfort Shongwe, and other officials of the region, including the title sponsor, Mandla Maheo, still sponsoring these competitions since 2010. The behavior of the supporters is never disappointing. Wotala Nova has been very key to watch in this double action side. Looking at what he's done for the team rather. Number 12, Dube Senzo. Number 9, Goodwill Dlamini. He missed in action. I was expecting a lot from him, but nothing changed. Goalkeeper Subsiso Dlamini. I have to talk about also their number 2, Sleng Mzwake, came into the second half. We didn't see much from him. Number 14 also came into the second half, Ngwenya Ngedisi. And also their number 10, Dlamini Hlanganiso. All these players. Number 8, Jerry Stole. Number 5, captain, who will probably lift the trophy. That is Bongani Flengi. And then the technical bench also that has been supporting this side. Getting advisors also from the executive to say, as you grow as a team, keep doing your best. so much for supporting this team to the way it is today, be it financially and bringing the inspiration to run a team. It's not an easy to run a team. It's not an easy project because you have to think of bringing the team from ground level to where now it's competing at zonal level. The trophy is there. Getting closer is the captain Bongani Mhlanga. Bongani Mhlanga now handing over as the sponsor. Next to him is the chairperson of the Hoho. The smile on his face, Bongani Mhlanga, for lifting this trophy as the champions. And he knows they deserve it. He knows they have worked hard for it.
It says it all. It says it all. It says it all. The smiles for me, even the cheers. As you can see, Mr. Skiri over there is super excited.
Now, Bongani Mhlanga is enjoying a conversation with the Hoho region chairperson. They are telling him, if you want to jump with the trophy with your players, go closer and enjoy it. And then 3, 2, 1. There's no time for waiting. 3, 2, 1, and then the crowd is coming closer. They cannot wait. Mhlanga hands over the trophy to say, I want to come close. Mhlanga is leading that leadership. 3, 2, 1, and then we go. There you have it. Double Action have been confirmed as champions of the Mbabane League after the season they have had so far, playing 23 games, managing to get 14 victories, a total of 42 points, and now they're lifting the title for the 2025, and they're moving to the next season. What a season they've had so far, what a confirmation, what a team they have so far, and what a quality in their squad.
Thank you. Truly speaking, that quality over quantity. That's what I'm going to say.
All right, yeah. Beautiful stuff. The players have showed character. The players have showed strength. The atmosphere was a beautiful one to watch. The players, Mangova, some of the players I can mention. Mhlanga Bongani, the captain. Dlamini Zwele, who was wearing number 4. Zwane Ayanda, number 13. You can talk about also Bostole Tulani. Shabangu Mangova, the number 7. Dube Senzo in that defense. Goalkeeper Dlamini Subsiso. Shabangu Mlanvu also coming as number 9. Dlamini Goodwill. Mavuso Wandile, Dlamini Menzi. All these players, the squad itself. Number 3, Manana Samgeriso. Sleng Mzwake, who came into the second half, contributing to a wonderful season that Double Action has had. To all of you, thank you for the support. Thank you for once bringing it into action. Thank you for once again showing that Eswatini TV, they are the heart of the podcast. To you, Kiris, as a former Mbabane Celtics, what a day we've had so far.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fabrice Mosonera. I'd like to thank you, the viewers who've been watching the game. Bo Champagne and everyone who came to Kamsunduza. The fans, everyone who came there. Thank you so much.
Beautiful stuff. Now, this was the action that was brought here live on Eswatini TV. Adam Sundos, as you know, we are leaving you, but we are not ending this conversation because next time it could be a different story. Your host was Fabrice Msondera in the company of Melusi Kiris. As you know him, we do say ciao. Until we meet again, we are Zimos.
Loko kuthi nga-apply, I was very convinced that I had what they were looking for.
La dolobheni sekunema senior citizens that are expected to pay marriage. How best do you think the country can handle it, that part?
Rates by definition, akabuki lo muntu. That's the reality.
The money issue.
Which one?
When we were in Matsapa, you went out of the kingdom. Was over 100 grand.
Oh my gosh. You know that one. Maybe call me back so that we talk about that. I have a duty to safeguard my funds.